What's up, guys? It's me, your middleman CEO, Shon-Jhon. So I just wanted to stop in real quick. Hopefully, everybody's doing great. For all of my students, you guys have surprised me. I didn't know that you guys were going to take off with this so quickly. I'm getting messages daily, whether it's a text or just an email saying, hey, I'm working on this. Hey, I got this advertising ready to go. What you think about this? And we're constantly engaging, constantly trying to improve the product because my success depends heavily on the success of my students in the masterclass. And so if you guys are successful, that means I'm successful, right? And that's why whenever you complete my course, I stay with you. I work with you. I help you to build your business. I answer questions. We do meetups. We do live trainings. I don't care. Whatever we have to do, I'm available for you all the time. And so congratulations to all of you that are just kicking butt and winning at a higher level and doing what you said you would do and turning your dream life into a reality. And so kudos to you. Pat yourself on the back. I'm proud of you. And I'm just thankful that I could do something to help you. So for everyone else, so now I'm gonna scold you. So for everyone else, if you're not living the life, so do this. Just do an honest assessment. Just look around. Take in where you are, what you're doing, where you're living, what you're driving. If you have family that lives with you, what are their lives like on a daily basis? And just ask yourself, am I okay with just being good enough? Am I okay with life for the next 10, 20 years being like this? And if the answer is yes, then congratulations, you've achieved success in your life and you don't need this masterclass, you don't need this channel. It's not for you. But if you're like 90% of the people and you look around and you go, after you take that assessment, you look around and you think to yourself, I would like a better life with a better house, with a better neighborhood, with a better car, kids in a better school, just being able to live a better and a more qualifying life, according to your standards, because I know everybody's standards are different, but I guess depends on what your lifestyle taste buds are. When I was poor, I was happy with anything. But since I've learned how to make money without having to work hard, then that gives me a little more freedom and flexibility. So now I like expensive things. I like good things. I like being able to look at a $1.5 million home. That's an achievement for me, a guy who was homeless in 2017 for the third time. That's how many times I was homeless. And now to be able to come out, chill in my neighborhood, spend some time here, and sit out here, look at the lake, look at the pools, and just get to, because I'm in a really cool spot. Get out here, get to come, kick my legs back, chill. I'm in the resort center in the neighborhood, so I get to come up here, chill. Pools are back there, right? The lake is out there, I guess out there, and just get to come, relax, and chill, and enjoy my day. And the reason I showed you that, because I want you to know again that in 2017 I was homeless. And that was a hard time in my life. Like, I was not doing well. I was not making good decisions. I was financially strapped, financially struggling. I was living in the daily struggle. And the worst part is that I was taking other people with me. I was taking my kids with me. And I was taking, my close family with me. And I wasn't married then, but I still had kids, and it was just a tough life, man. And even sometimes just sitting back reflecting on it, kind of cuts deep. You're thankful, that you've gotten out of that situation and in a better place. Of course, I'm thankful for that. But that don't make the hurt stop hurting. That don't make it burn any less when you think about all the stuff you went through. So going through some things can quickly get you into reality and bring you to a reality check. That's why I challenged you at the beginning of this video to think about your life, assess your life. You don't have to answer on here. You don't have to raise your hand. This is just an internal survey for you to look at your life, reflect on your life, and go, am I happy where I am? And if the answer is yes, congratulations. If the answer is no, then you need to do something about it. One of the hardest things people detach from, it's like an addiction, is relying on their paycheck. So you've got to just say no to your paycheck. And not in the sense of I quit, I have no income, I quit my job and I'm going to go figure something out. Not that. You don't want to be in that position. Keep your job while you figure something out. Keep your job while you work on creating a business or getting into investments. Keep your job while you do the other thing. And then when the other thing makes enough income to replace your salary, then and only then do you fire your job. You don't quit. Fire them, because they're going to fire you. You better believe that. And so I guess this is a real talk session. And you guys have got to anticipate change. You got to anticipate that I could literally wake up tomorrow morning and have a letter in my email thanking me for all of my hard work and then telling me don't show up at the office today. And if that happens to you, my question to you is, what are you going to do now? You just got laid off from your job. You don't have any other source of income. You don't know how to make any other income. What are you going to do? You're probably going to go instantly start looking for a job. Start hitting I don't know if they have classifieds now or what, but you'll run to the classified section and you'll start trying to figure out how to make some money, right? And can I give you a peek into the future? Just hear me out, if you prepare yourself today like you're going to lose your job tomorrow, you won't be one of those people who are willing to do something strange for the change, right? I don't want to see you at Baby Dolls coming down the pole. But how do you prevent having to do desperate things like I've had to do? No, I have not come down anybody's pole. But I've done some desperate things, and it ain't cute. And so how do you prevent that? By being prepared. How do you get prepared? By forecasting the future. So instantly that the days of working 10, 20, 30 years on one job are gone. Also that companies love to fire and lay off because it saves them money. Also that companies are looking for technology to replace you so they don't have to pay you. That's three things working against you right now. That most people in America are paycheck dependent and most people are struggling. What does that tell you? If most people are paycheck dependent and most people are struggling, then that means that the people that are struggling are the ones who are paycheck dependent. Did I say that too fast? Do I need to slow it down? Because I want you to get this. You've got to understand that money matters in this life. Don't let anybody, I never sit back and just go, I just want to make enough. I don't make that mistake. I say, no, I want to be rich. You know why? Because the Bible says, it's not my word, it's God's word. God's word says, a good man or woman leaves an inheritance for his children. Now that would be one thing, but it doesn't stop there. It says children's children. Now we're talking about grandchildren. So my two young kids are 10 months, Rennie's 10 months, and Weston's 3.5 years. So these kids aren't even close to having their own kids, let alone, grandkids. We're talking, 30 years? 40 years till that happens. And I'm already thinking about that. I'm already thinking about all those years down the road, how I can build something today that my kids can benefit from years from now, or how I can build something today to make enough money to where if anything happens to me, God forbid, or if anything happens to you, God forbid, but there's always a possibility that our families are well taken care of. They won't be having to sell chicken dinners. No offense, but we don't want our kids to be in that situation. We want them to be taken care of. You can't have Jordans on and not have life insurance. I said something there. I know I got some attention there. I got some oohs and ahs in the back. And so boy, that wind's whipping today. I just want you to know that you've got to forecast your future. You've got to think about that. If your life is 100% dependent on a paycheck, then you are setting yourself up for major, major failure. Because if anything happens to your paycheck, and trust me, it will, then what are you going to do? That's why I always share with you guys, you should have 3 accounts. You should have a savings account. An emergency savings account, which pay your bills for 3 to 6 months if you lose all your income. You should have a daily account, which takes care of your day-to-day living, bills, food, gas, things you like to do, eating out, buying drinks, whatever. And then you should have your opportunity account, which should have the most money in it. And your opportunity account should be used to invest into finding another way to make money. I don't care if you get into crypto. I don't care if you get into the stock market. I don't recommend those, but I'm just saying. I don't care if you get into flipping houses. I don't care what you get into. You could get into my middleman CEO masterclass. That's an investment. You come out of that thing after 6 hours at your own pace. Off you go. Learning to start your own business, using only your phone, making money day one. If you do everything I teach you, you'll be making money day one. And it's not hard, but that's an investment example. And so I want you to focus on investing into your future. You are sitting there. Think about this. Every day you get up and you go to work and you do hard work. And you do your best to make companies rich, bosses rich, CEOs rich. Wherever you work, you're doing everything you can, everything in your power to keep these people wealthy. But the question is, what are you doing? I love to come out here at night. I should do a night video so you can check out the pools and the settings out there. So beautiful out here today. But a little windy, a little chilly. I think some rain's coming in. It doesn't rain a lot in Dallas, but I think we got it today. But just think about what is it that you can do to put your life in a better situation? And how is it that everyone else is winning off of your hard work, but you're not able to get in a better situation? You're not able to take your family and walk into a house like that and build your house like that and say, man, this is how I want to live. Before I lived in this neighborhood, we were manifesting. Now, manifesting without investing is not going to get anything done for you. And what I mean by that is you can manifest until you're blue in the face, but if you don't put some work behind it, you'll never have that. And so my family and I, we would ride through the neighborhood, look at houses. That house over there was probably the first ones that we ever looked in. And we were completely out of place. Reason being is because we never had, she and I, we never owned a house. Her family was far more financially advanced than my family was. My entire family was poor. I mean, poor. We never even dreamed of buying a house. We never even had a conversation about buying a house. It was always rent, rent, rent. And I'm not against renting. In fact, I'm not gonna get into that. But I'm not against renting. But like I said, for us, we were in a situation where, we had just moved to Dallas, and we were like, let's look around. Let's think about it, right? And so we got a house. And beautiful, amazing home And it was an awesome feeling. First house we've ever owned, right? But we manifested that, and not only did we manifest it, but we ended up actually putting some work into it, and we were able to get our dream. So, and I'm saying all that to say this, that if you manifest and put some work into what you want to accomplish, then you can do it too. I'm no different than you are. Are you homeless? No. Well, I was worse off than you when I started. At least you're not homeless. So I was in a bad position, buddy. I had nowhere to sleep. I was sleeping outside, you know. And I laugh about it now, but I wasn't laughing then. It was tough. Oh my gosh, a windy, beautiful day. The lakes are choppy. I usually come back here in the mornings, have some coffee, sit by myself, and think about or plan out my day. But if you want to see what I love about one of the parts of my neighborhood that I love to come out here and see this. I love to come out here, spend some time on the lake. I love to do it. I know I'm way out of, but it's something I love to do. You know, I love to come out here and spend time on the lake, ride around the bike path right there. It goes all into the trees back there. It's so beautiful, beautiful spot. I'm not gonna walk all the way around. There's a beach on the other side, but I'm probably not gonna make it that far. There's a beach and a beach volleyball and all of that, you know. And my son and I, we usually fish right there. Easy spot for us to catch little small fish. Because when you got kids with you, you better catch some fish or they're gonna get bored really quickly. But there's an island in the neighborhood. It's crazy. Bridges to take you to the island. And my wife, I said, we need to get a house on the island. Those houses start at, I think they start at like 1.2, something like that, 1.2 million. And there's a couple spots available, and we want to build our dream house. And she's like, no, when it gets cold, you're stuck on the island. How many would live on the island even if you had to risk, you know, once or twice a year, the bridge being frozen, like literal ice from the cold? And you can't really drive over it because I don't mess with ice. I told her that we could ice skate. So she wasn't going for it, but I still think you can ice skate on the bridge. Because other than that, there's no way off. So how would you guys get off? Let me know in the comments. And but again, beautiful day. Most people are at work. That's why it's quiet. If somebody's wondering, why is it so quiet out there? Everybody's at work. I told you I don't have to work. And I still make money. Now, I do some work. Don't get me wrong. I don't just do nothing. And if you let me teach you how to start your own middleman business, I'll teach you how to not have to work hard. How about that? And how to make money without having to go to work physically and be there all day long. You could get out, spend time doing the things you love doing, and I'll just teach you how to get some money while you do it. Right? So if I book 3 jobs, if I get a text message right now from a customer that needs a moving quote, see, I got my moving stuff on. When I had my moving company, this was this is my company now. I still have the company, I just don't move people. I just don't have trucks or crew or equipment or anything like that. Got rid of all of that, and now just simply middleman. So if somebody who needs a moving quote, reach out to me. I book the job, I take my deposit. On average, I like to take at least $150, so I put $150 in my account on a 5-minute phone call, and I'm out. Looking for my keys. I do a 5-minute phone call, book the job, get the customer's information. I don't know if that's a rock or what that is a rock. It's something else. Sorry guys, getting some stuff out of my tire. But I'll do a 5-minute phone call, take that quick deposit, and I'm going. A lot of construction in this neighborhood always have nails in the tires, but not today. So, all right guys, I'm about to head to the gym, work on my jump shot. Yes, in the middle of the day, but it's all good. I'm going to the gym, work on my jump shot, enjoy the rest of my day. You enjoy the rest of your day. If you want to learn how to start your own middleman business and do what I do, so you can have all this free time and do whatever the hell you want to do with your day and still make $150 a phone call, right? So if I book just 4 jobs today, I made $600. 5-minute phone calls. Sometimes it's not even a phone call. It could be a text message or an email. I just send out the invoice through Stripe. They pay me $150, $150, $150, $150, $600 in my account, and I didn't work hard at all. There were days where I worked hard and I didn't make $200. So I'm very, very thankful and blessed to be in the position I'm in. But I don't want to do it by myself because you see me walking around, there's nobody out here because everybody's at work. I want more people to be off. So I want more people to get like me, get like Uber, get like Airbnb, get like Instacart, and start middlemaning and making money and enjoying your life more. All right. Now that I do what I do, I never want to have to go back to working hard again. So guys, if you want to learn it, I'll put the link in the first comment below. Jump into masterclass. As soon as you finish the masterclass, email me and then we'll be in touch and I'll help you to get your business started and grow it. It's very affordable. It's on sale. Get it now while it's very, very affordable and on sale. Otherwise, continue doing what you're doing and I don't know, I guess manifest some change if you think that'll work. All right, guys, talk to you later. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, let somebody else know about the channel. Peace.